Hello there, Libra. How are you today? Today we're going to take a look at the energy that's coming towards you in love. Who they are, what they want, and whether they're the real thing. All right, here we go. Pull these guys down. And a few more cards here. All right, Libra, here we go. Bottom of the deck here, you've got the Nine of Pentacles. You have the energy here of someone that wants to have luxury, have material things, have, the things that give you comfort, and just almost like they work very hard, they want to enjoy the fruits of their labor. That's the energy that I'm getting here. So probably a very hard worker. Now, the energy that you're coming in with here, your overall energy, is that of the Queen of Wands, Libra. Got a lot of fire and energy. You're incredibly, you might have had a recent glow up, but this is the energy of someone who will not be told what to do. She's going to do what she wants. She's incredibly social, to the point where when she walks into a room, everyone takes notice. Very friendly, very approachable. Somebody that you really want to be with, somebody you want to hang around with. Recently, what's happened in your life is that something has really flipped it upside down. Something traumatic, something really just monumental that's really changed your life, and it's caused you to really evolve from it, to really grow from it. It was definitely something that was like life lessons happened here. It wasn't something small. It was something, life-changing. And something really quick change happened here that's caused this Tower moment. And now you're kind of at the point here where you've kind of picked yourself up, you've almost like a makeover kind of thing, and you've realized, what, I'm not going to take this anymore. I'm not going to take this lying down. I'm not going to let life pass me by. I'm going to make myself better, and I'm going to transform myself into the person that I really want to be. So you've really taken it upon yourself to really go through this transformation, because something here has really affected it and has really brought you down, but you basically revived yourself, right? You became victorious. Now you've got the Hierophant here, which is in your subconscious area. And there might be a part of you that's really reconsidering your values or the rules that are around you, and with this glow up, with this big change, there's a part of you that kind of wondered, like, am I really supposed to be doing things that way? What if I look outside of what was my traditional everyday lifestyle, things that I thought should be the rules that I'm supposed to be following, the rules of society? I'm so sick of it. I don't want that anymore, and you're questioning it. There's a part of you that may be questioning that, and you're kind of keeping that hidden. You're not really showing that to everybody. There's this, defiant part to you, very stubborn, that's really making you reconsider everything that's happened, because your world just got flipped upside down, and you're thinking, well, why should I continue to follow the rules when you have something like this happening to me, right? So you're having to really just change your perspective in things, and this is happening with lots of energy and momentum. There is so much here. You're moving fast, and you may be getting a message here, a very important message, something that's going to kind of speed your momentum, move things forward for you. Now, what's coming towards you is someone who has stability, wants stability. I think that you're going to get somebody here who is not going to play around, someone who is really stable and wants to really plant the seeds for a better future. Because you've got here, like I said, you've got the Nine of Pentacles here, and I'm going to put that guy right here, this person here, because the Knight of Pentacles wants to plant the seeds for a better future. And what better card to come with it than the Nine of Pentacles? They want to celebrate joys and victories with you. But what they want is stability. They don't want to be messing around. They're here, they're serious, and they may come at you very slowly, but that's because they don't want to mess around. They want to make sure that it's serious. They want to make sure that it's a stable union. And, and it's probably not going to be someone that you are used to. I'm hearing that this is somebody that's atypical for you. You want somebody that's going to come at you really fast, and, you got to know what you want, but this person is going to be a little bit different from what you're used to. They're going to come at it slowly. So just have patience. Yeah, you see yourself as having moved forward, really, from this horrible time that's affected you. It's really changed you. And like I said, you've regained so much confidence, and you just have the air about you of just sovereignty, of someone who is very, you know, in control of her life, in control of her person, right? You don't take any crap from anybody. And you've just realized that, and you're kind of at the end of that cycle. You're like, okay, I'm ready for something new. I'm tired of wallowing in my sorrows. I'm tired of it. I'm ready for somebody new. There's a part of you still that is sad about having walked away from this old situation that you were in. You walked away from it because you realized that, you know, that it no longer served you. But there is still a part of you that wonders, am I going to fall back on that again? Because you had such a great outcome as far as walking away from the thing that doesn't serve you. But there's also this fear that you may revert back to your old ways. This person that comes to you may be someone that is, that can have some vices. Let's just say that. They have some behaviors that may be naughty. I'm sorry, I mean, if that's a little bit, you know, vulgar or offensive, but yeah, the person that's coming towards you, again, like I said, this person may not be your typical person that you would go for, but definitely they kind of have a devilish side to them, right? Because on the outside, they want stability. They want, you know, long term, but then there is this part of them that kind of does some naughty things. Okay, so just be aware of that. But there is a lot of love that's coming in. This person's going to offer you a lot of love, but there is something here where, you know, when you meet this person is going to be the only thing that's going to be on your mind, and it's going to consume your life. It's going to consume your world. It's going to consume your time. So I think that that's going to be what the problem is here, is you're going to get to that point where you're giving so much to the person, you're going to do the same thing here, to the point where is it going to fall back to the usual pattern? But you just have to be a little bit mindful of that. But this person is definitely going to come to you in the most loving way, but not necessarily something that you're going to see outwardly. They're a little bit more measured, but definitely very loving and very romantic. You just got to figure out how to tap into that with your energy. I'm going to leave the Nine of Pentacles here just because I want to remind us that, you know what, this is the person that's coming towards you, and this is what they want. They want to be able to celebrate success with you. And look at what's underneath the Six of Cups. They want to be able to create memories with you, right? Yeah, and balance. They want to create balance, memories, something that's long lasting. And look at the card underneath. You've got the Sun card. So yeah, this is going to be a very good union for you, and there is going to be a lot of love and affection. But, you know, just be very careful here, because old things might come up, right? Because if you don't balance this out, then you can end up getting hurt again, right? Because if you fall too fast, if you fall in love too fast, right, you're going to end up in the same spot. You might get hurt. So take your time. Don't force this individual, because what this person wants is stability. But what's going to happen here is you're just going to be so immersed. You're going to give so much of yourself to this person, you know, and not let them kind of just take their time, let the relationship blossom naturally, because there is something good here. Yeah, and this is going to offer you stability. But again, there's going to be a situation where love will be offered and the other person will shy away, right? This is someone who is comfortable with their current situation, and you're constantly offering them love and affection, and they've just got their arms crossed. Have patience. You know, this person, like I said, the King of Cups, this person is very, very loving, but very measured. They're not going to be very outward with their love. It's going to be held in a little bit more, very measured. So, they're very careful. They're very, very careful with who they fall in love with and who they associate with, because again, you've got the stability of the Knight of Pentacles. They're very slow moving. And if you force it, it's going to cause pain and despair. And here, they want stability too, with the Three of Pentacles. And they want to be able to work on these goals with you together. Yeah, Three of Cups here. Celebration is going to be all around you, because you're both going to be working towards the same outcome. And they want to be able to celebrate with you. And remember, create memories and celebrate the fruits of your labor. You're going to work together. Okay, so let's clarify a couple of things. I want to clarify this Devil card here. Why is the Devil card here? Yeah, there are going to be things that are going to be coming up here in this situation. When you meet this person, there's just going to be something about them that's going to captivate you, and you're going to wonder, you know, is this really true? The thing is not everything is as it seems. You need to slow down and really take your time in getting to know this person. Don't get so obsessed. Don't sabotage this situation because you want things to move so quickly. Not everything is as it seems. Take your time to develop this relationship because you have all of this coming towards you. Yeah, there's a part of you that still feels trapped, you know, in your thoughts from this traumatic event that happened in the past. Okay, I just want to clarify the Eight of Wands. What's that about? The Eight of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, you're going to be receiving an offer here, and there's a lot of momentum and energy towards it. So just be aware of that. You've got a lot of opportunities here for a new start, and you need to, you know, allow yourself to receive that. Yeah, so in the recent past, what's happened with this Tower moment, it really created a lot of insecurity in you. And so it made you really question your values, the rules that are around you. And it's made you question it because that you still have that sense of loss and fear. Fear of more loss, fear of being left out, fear of missing out, fear of everything. There's a lot of fear here that I'm sensing. So, but that's part of this whole Devil card here too, because the Devil card is a card of self-sabotage. You don't want to sabotage the situation because you're holding back also, right? This sense of feeling like you're trapped and you can't escape your thoughts. You can't escape this negative thinking that, you know, you've lost something. Try to find the good. Try to find the lesson in it. And you'll know exactly what you need to do. All right, bottom of the deck here, King of Swords. Yeah, watch your words, Libra. Watch your words. Because the thing is you know, the King of Swords doesn't necessarily come at things from the heart. They're very analytical and very intelligent, and they can really dissect things and almost criticize things, very quick to criticize. So watch what you say to this individual. This person is going to be very, very sensitive, right? And they do want some stability with you, but you may be impatient because the Queen of Wands is fire, lots of fire. And the Queen of Wands wants things to happen really quickly. And this guy is slow, right? Watch your words so you don't hurt each other's feelings. And then you've got this Ten of Swords here that is, you know, kind of looming in the background. Let's see if we've got some other angel oracle cards here. Let's take a look. Deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. So again, take your time in moving through this relationship. Really take your time to get to know each other. What are your intentions? What are your goals? Yeah, codependency. So again, this speaks to this Devil card here. Okay, take your time. If you see any red flags, addictions that can affect this relationship, it's time to leave. Healing family issues. There may be some issues here that happened, you know, that's kind of still looming. Right? So kind of like some shadow work, some inner child type of thing. That's what I'm hearing. Honeymoon, yeah, you're going to enjoy the time together. And this person can be the one, but you have to be patient and not use such harsh words. You can't push them to do something that they don't want. The thing is the King of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, that's slow energy, right? They're all about just stability. This guy's all about how it makes him feel. And if you push and push, and just as a little bit too overbearing, this person might retract and run away from you. Yeah, stay optimistic about your love life. This sense of loss that you are carrying around, this insecurity, it's time for you to let that go and really believe that it's time for you to move forward from whatever situation happened in the past. Okay, so let's see if we can get some other oracle cards. Any messages here? Have faith in your dreams. Yeah, you can create anything you want. You're the manifester here with the Queen of Wands. You have a win-win situation here that's coming your way. And don't worry, the sense of insecurity that you have here, everything's fine. Everything will be fine. You've got you and your loved ones are safe. Whatever loss you may have felt here from that Tower moment, everything will be fine. Bring love into the situation. Right. So again, this speaks to the King of Swords here when I say watch your words. Don't look at it in such an overly analytical way, Libra, to the point where you hurt the person's feelings. Bring love into the situation, right? They mean well. It's just you're not seeing it because you want things to happen too quickly. Bottom of the deck, you are good enough. So this sense of loss here where you feel like you're so insecure, you're enough. Don't get trapped in your thoughts. Don't self-sabotage and bury yourself in negative self-talk. Okay, Libra, thank you so much for being here. I love you. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.